Welcome back to another charged up episode of the Bitcoin Street Journal podcast, the only place where the fiat dies quietly, the plebs thrive loudly, and the signal is never censored. I'm your host, Anna, bringing you today's seismic news from the Bitcoin front lines. Let's begin with this fact. Only 992,297 addresses in the entire world own more than one Bitcoin. Think about that. Fewer than 1 million wallets on Earth hold a full coin. In a world of 8 billion people, less than 0.0125% are whole coiners. That makes one BTC more rare than a seat in Congress or an invite to one of Trump's new meme coin dinners. This is your daily reminder. You're still early. Now let's talk markets. As of this morning, Bitcoin is trading at $111,889, and its market dominance is at 54.2%. Yes, the bulls have been unleashed. New all-time highs are hitting like fireworks. The pizza day milestone has been passed, and that 10,000 BTC pepperoni purchase from 2010 now clocks in at over $1.1 billion. Hope they tipped well. BlackRock's ETF is now top 5 in YTD flows. Let's get into it. BlackRock's IBIT Bitcoin ETF is now officially a top 5 ETF in year-to-date inflows, sitting pretty with over 643,974 BTC under management, valued at more than $71.4 billion. That puts BlackRock, yes, Larry Fink's fiat mothership, in line to become the second largest Bitcoin holder after Satoshi Nakamoto. Welcome to late-stage fiat, where the very institutions that once scoffed at Bitcoin now quietly become its biggest holders. Sweden joins the club, Hone 100 Group buys Bitcoin. Meanwhile, Sweden has entered the corporate treasury chat. Hone 100 Group, a publicly traded healthcare company, just became the first Swedish firm to purchase Bitcoin for its reserves, stacking 4.39 BTC. It might not sound like much in absolute terms, but symbolically it's massive. This is a new region planting a Bitcoin flag. Corporate FOMO has become a global contagion. Strategy goes big with $2.1 billion preferred stock sale. And let's talk about the Apex stackers. Michael Saylor's strategy, yes, we're calling it that now, announced it's selling up to $2.1 billion in 10% perpetual preferred stock to buy more Bitcoin. That's right. They're raising fiat capital to stack more corn. It's bold, it's aggressive, it's classic Saylor. They're sitting on $22.5 billion in unrealized Bitcoin gains. Strategy isn't playing 4D chess. They're red-pilling the board. Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill passes. In policy news, Texas just passed its Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill, SB 21. The legislation moves to Governor Abbott's desk for signature, which would make Texas the first state in America with a formal Bitcoin Treasury Reserve strategy. The Lone Star State is making it official. Bitcoin is a strategic asset for American sovereignty. If you want to dive deeper into this topic or see the full timeline, head over to the bitcoinstreetjournal.com. And remember, at the very top of the homepage, you can sign up for Nostr and join the conversation with us directly. Other top stories. Let's hit the lightning round. Bitcoin has overtaken Amazon and Google in market cap, becoming the 5th largest asset in the world. Apple's next. This is the kind of flippening we like to see. Conor McGregor says he wants to become president of Ireland and create a Bitcoin reserve. Now that's a UFC move we didn't see coming. Liquid Network now holds $3.27 billion in locked value. Bitcoin-based tokenization is growing fast, with demand rising for treasuries, credit products, and synthetic dollar instruments built on top of Bitcoin. Mallers and Tether launched 21, a new venture with ambitions to own 5% of the Bitcoin network. According to Mallers, with our experience and reach, it's going to be really interesting. Yeah, Jack, we believe you. Justin Sun posted a video from Trump's private crypto dinner. Expect more headlines around the Genius Act and the growing divide between pro- and anti-Bitcoin factions in government. And speaking of that divide, SEC post-politics, delay, deny, dominate. The SEC continues to delay decisions on the Bitwise and CoinShares XRP ETFs, the CoinShares Litecoin ETF, and the 21 shares Ethereum staking ETF. Meanwhile, Senate Democrats are introducing amendments to prevent sitting presidents from profiting off crypto. And yes, they specifically named Trump and the US-done stablecoin from World Liberty Financial. The memecoin wars are getting political. ETF flows and market stats. Let's check the ledger. Yesterday's spot BTC ETF net inflows totaled $934.8 million. ETH ETFs brought in $110.5 million. BlackRock alone added 4,931 BTC worth $547.5 million. And with that, Prediction markets are now giving a 43% chance that Bitcoin hits $150,000 by year end. Markets are hot, volatility is high, and institutional inflows continue to break records. Want to track these inflows and holdings in real time? We've got live dashboards on the bitcoinstreetjournal.com, and if you want even more conversation, debates, and direct mimetic warfare, hit the top link and sign up or log in to Nostr. Join the plebs. Zaps welcome. Zap it. Speaking of zaps, today's pleb shoutout goes to Nostr user at plebsignalist for sending 10,000 Ts with the note, "Stacking and zapping in honor of Satoshi." That's how we do it. If you want to learn how to zap, just hit the zap icon next to our post on Nostr and choose an amount. It's that easy. Powered by Lightning, powered by plebs. Final thoughts. Let's leave you with some perspective. Half the world still thinks Bitcoin is a scam. But the truth is, fiat is the scam. Inflation is the rug pull. Central banks are the yield farms with no exit liquidity. And every day more people are waking up. Remember what Jack Mallers said this week. America sacrificed private property, sound money, and free markets. Bitcoin is how we get it back. We couldn't agree more. If you want more on these stories, visit thebitcoinstreetjournal.com. We're updating it daily with breaking news, Bitcoin memes, original analysis, and of course, direct links to every episode. You can also tune in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, rss.com, and anywhere else Bitcoin Signal is broadcast. And if you haven't yet, check out fountain.fm, where you can discover and support over 4 million podcasts and emerging artists. Powered by Bitcoin, powered by Nostr. I'm Anna, and this has been another Bitcoin-packed briefing for the Bitcoin Street Journal podcast. See you on the next block.
8